Really, the possibilities are endless once the market is more accepting of this new technology and realize it's not just a pipe dream or science fiction.
Do people think it's a joke? Like
Yeah.
no way you can get free power, basically, right?
That's pretty much it. Like kind of like what you guys all said, that there's no way that works.
Show us.
Welcome to the Technical Difficulty Smart Home Podcast. Today's guest is Danielle Hicks from GEMS. That's GEMS with a silent N. And she's here to tell us about the future of power, energy harvesting. GEMS is using their technology to create wireless, battery-free Z-Wave devices. Now, how they do that, well, you're going to have to let her explain. That's why she's on the show. But it's pretty cool technology that you may be using in your smart home in the near future. But you know what technology you should be using in your smart home right now? That's right, that's the technology from our sponsor, Zooz. That's Zooz, Z-O-O-Z, not Zeus, Z-E-U-S, king of the gods on Mount Olympus. The Zooz I'm talking about is king of the Z-Wave devices here on planet Earth. Zooz has everything you need for your smart home, including dimmers, switches, relays, motion sensors, contact sensors, and so much more. They even offer prepackaged value kits like their flood protection kit, something that might come in handy if God King Zeus ever decides to flood the Earth again with his brother Poseidon. Now, you can find the Zooz Flood Protection Kit and their lineup of Zooz Z-Wave devices at thesmartesthouse.com. Thesmartesthouse.com is where you'll find all of the best Zooz prices, as well as links to what might be the most thorough product documentation in the industry. That's because Zooz wants you to know exactly what you're getting when you put your trust in Zeus. Unlike God King Zeus, who disguised himself as a cuckoo bird so he could trick his sister into having relations with him. It's a very weird story, you guys. So just stick with Zooz, king of the Z-Wave devices. They're not weird. They're great. They've got a 5-year warranty on all of their products. And you can find a link to thesmartesthouse.com where you can buy them all in the description down below. Check that out. And now, on with the show.
Okay, guys, we are live. We're together.
I know, it's crazy.
First time in a long time. My name is Pete.
And Brandon.
And I'm Vince.
And we have a stranger here with us on the couch. Our special guest today, we're at CES. For those that don't know, CES is a big conference of, we've just discussed what CES stands for, right?
The Consumer Electronics Show.
Consumer Electronics Show, right. So we're here at
Pete's terrible with acronyms. So.
Oh, I'm terrible with acronyms. I'm terrible with names. I'm like, can I remember our guest names before I introduce her right now? And I believe it's Danielle.
It is.
Yeah, I nailed it.
It would be really awkward if it wasn't.
I know, that would be terrible. Yeah, so we get Danielle from GEMS. That's GEMS with an N in there for some reason. So Danielle, welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I was watching Shark Tank this morning, and so our audience can know what you do. Give us your Shark Tank pitch for GEMS.
Okay. Well, we
Don't. I'm doing the sound effects. If that's it.
Yeah.
That's not. I don't think that's what it sounds like. But
It doesn't. Okay. Well, whatever. Go ahead.
So we're in the technology industry. We do energy harvesting on the micro scale. So we harvest energy from like small movements such as button pushes, switch flips, and we turn it into kinetic energy and use it immediately in order to send a signal so that you can replace batteries and wiring.
Okay.
That way I don't have to have those little coin batteries that are very
Exactly.
annoying. And they always seem to go dead at the worst time. And then they're very high up. I'm like, oh, dear.
Those are precisely the batteries that we're trying to eliminate.
Yeah. So how much?
Nice.
How much are you looking for me to invest in your company, and what percentage do I get for this investment?
Right now we're privately owned. So
I'm assuming you watched Shark Tank before.
I've seen an episode
Okay.
or two.
I was gonna say, right, a couple times.
Yeah.
So what?
So she's looking for 0%.
Right. I just wanted to undercut her. No matter what she was going to say, I was going to offer like $10 for 50% of the company. That's what I was hoping to get.
I feel like they should go the other way around. They should ask them first. What do you think?
Yeah,
and then
You
I'll go
never
over
start
that.
first in a negotiation.
No, it's the
But
worst.
that's what the sharks make them do. That's why they're sharks, right?
That's
They
true.
know how that works. So, yeah, okay, that's awesome. The ability to replace coin battery. That's annoying. That's super annoying.
So why has energy harvesting suddenly become like more relevant now in like the last, like 10, 15 years or more recently now versus 10, 15 years ago?
Well, it wasn't possible 10,
Okay.
15 years ago. And we've been working on it for about 7 years, and we've got 16 patents with several more that are in process. And we really perfected it about a year or two ago. where it went more from an idea, like we think we can do this, we're pretty sure how it's going to work, to we are actually doing this, and we built a bunch of reference products, and now we're working with companies to integrate it into their product lines.
Very nice.
Yes.
So you work with the companies as opposed to building your own products.
Yes, we license the technology. So any company can use it and put it into their own products versus us trying to tap into every single industry with all these myriad products available.
So we'd be looking for, say, Zooz, who's our sponsor. I don't know if they're working with you, but we'd be looking for a Zooz switch or Zooz sensor that has GEMS technology in it.
Correct.
Is it going to be like co-branded with them, or you have it like on the box so people know that it's a GEMS product? Or
That would be up to each individual company if they want to do that. I mean, it's kind of like the Intel inside a computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some companies that use you guys' technology?
Well, it's brand new as far as being on, like, available for market. But in the booth this year, we've got products that are partnered with Southco. That's like a door lock manufacturer, and Focus SB, which is lighting controls.
So a switch, and then I imagine the turning of the lock is what's giving it the energy. How many times does it have to be turned to have
Once.
enough energy? Just once? And then it's telling something else like, hey, I'm open, or...
Yep, it's immediate.
Okay.
So it sends the signal immediately, so then it reads it, and then it can be unlocked at that point and open the door.
So can you dive into how this actually works? Like, my brain doesn't seem to think this makes any sense at all. Like, how do you actually get energy from a turn, like enough that you're going to
It's
power lock?
tiny amounts of energy. We're talking like microjoules. But it creates enough energy that it powers the circuit inside, like, whatever product it is, and that sends the signal, and it's within microseconds. So it reads the signal and says the door is unlocked, and then you can open the door. It doesn't hang out in perpetuity like with a battery. So once it does the motion, it is done until you activate it again.
Okay.
That makes sense for a light switch, turn light
Right.
off.
You turn the light on, it sends a signal. I mean, the light bulb still needs to be wired, but the controller doesn't. And then the device is off until you then turn the light off. Or if we have ones with potentiometers in it as well, so then that
You made
would
that word
read
up, by the way.
potentiometer.
Yeah.
I did
what
not.
is that?
A potentiometer is like dimming.
Okay.
So if you want to control the level of light, it is smart enough to know that, the slider for the light dimming is in a different position than the last time you turned it on. So instead of wanting it to turn off, you want me to adjust to this other light level.
Makes sense. And what protocols are you using then to communicate with other devices?
So we're agnostic, meaning we can work with any. Our leak detector is the first product that will be approved on Z-Wave long range under the new 2025B protocol. So they're releasing that protocol on January 9th. And we were a big driver in getting that through as far as recognizing products that are not always on.
What is like the hardest technical barrier to overcoming designing the harvesting systems? What is you said you've been designing for 7 years. What is the biggest hurdle to overcome?
What took you so long is basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not an engineer, so I have high level.
Yeah, give me high level. Because I'm not an engineer either, so
but
we're good.
The point really is perfecting it, because with it not being always on, it has to work all the time. If it doesn't work even 10% of the time, then it's not going to be adaptable.
That's fair. Sounds complicated.
Tell us more about this leak sensor then.
Yeah, sure. The leak detector works almost in reverse as far as the energy harvesting goes, because it's preloaded. So you put the energy into it, and then you hold it still with a strip around it that keeps it in kind of saving mode. And then when it detects a leak with any type of liquid, that strip lets go, and that releases the energy, which then sends a signal that says there's a leak. So you can put it anywhere, and you don't have to worry about the battery dying, and then you forgot about it. And of course, that's when your leak happens, after the battery dies and you've never changed it. So then you never get notified. So this way, it would be good to go forever, and you can just reload it, put a new strip on, and use it again.
Okay, so it's a one-time use strip that somehow
Yep.
I thought it was magic water, but
No, it's a one-time use strip, but the strips are replaceable.
Okay.
So
They're
you can always
$1,000 each, or they're okay.
the
That would be the business right there, right? It's-
The strips are like pennies.
okay.
It's the leak detector is the actual technology. But we have that on. We'll be demoing that in our booth as well as in the Z-Wave ballroom at the influencer breakfast tomorrow morning.
Oh, nice.
We will be there. Should be a good
Yeah.
time.
Is there gonna be good food there this year? We're curious about the food.
We
I-
put in
I-
a good
are you
word
in
to
charge of-
Pete.
Yeah,
I
we
am not
tried.
in charge of
It
ordering
was
the
Castor
food.
come, and we gave him the
But-
feedback, so we'll see.
Yeah, I
He's
think
got-
Castor was involved again, so
Yeah. No, it'll be good. This is your
it'll be good.
This is your first time at second
This
time.
is my
at
second
CES,
time
yeah.
at CES. This is the company's third or fourth, I believe. But it's the first year that we are like in beta certification for Z-Wave. We work on like BLE, LoRa, all of the different protocols.
Okay, so do you have a big booth like TLC,
LG,
LG? You're
giant
taking up an
TVs.
entire warehouse full, or
It's 20 by 20, so it's a decent
It's manageable.
size.
Okay, good.
But we're not LG sized yet.
yeah? Oh, see, yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
There we go. I
Exactly.
like this.
That's a job saving little add-on right there.
Yeah.
Yet.
And so I imagine you're here really to network with the other companies and kind of employ the technology there, and not so much maybe media or consumers themselves.
Right. It's not necessarily, I mean, we're in products that would be for consumers, but we're looking more for partner companies that would put it into their consumer products.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Let's think ahead, right? You got the small devices in the home, right? Which is exciting, especially for the home automators. What are the grand plans for GEMS? I mean, are you gonna get it? Like, I can see it being on spaceships because like you don't have to have energy up there. You just like where like what is your grand scheme for GEMS? How are you gonna take over the world?
If she told you, she might have to kill you.
I'm fine with that.
right.
I'm tired.
I mean, we're currently looking to start with mostly smart home automation because that's the place where we see the most opportunity to get started. But then we've also been in talks with like, industrials because it works great for limit switches where you can rearrange your entire factory and not have to worry about the wiring to turn the machines off. Right. But really the possibilities are endless. And once the market is more accepting of this new technology and realize it's not just a pipe dream or science fiction, I think
So what
it's
is
limitless.
what is the barrier to or do people think it's a joke? Like there's no way you can get free power basically, right?
That's pretty much it. Like kind of like what you guys all said, that there's no way that works.
Show us.
Yeah, but you are going to show us.
We are gonna
right?
show you,
We're going to
yep.
actually see it. Well, so
Yep.
that'll be that's awesome. Yeah, we're going to actually see it in action, and I'm going to want it. And
I'm gonna tear it apart, make sure there's not a battery hiding inside.
There's no batteries
no,
anywhere in the booth.
man, I cannot tell you how many dollars spent on batteries, like coin batteries and stuff like.
Yeah, have
$6,
you done
$7
any
a piece.
studies on this yet?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's
How much-
definitely a more sustainable option because you
For sure.
don't need the batteries and it's no maintenance because once you set it up, it works forever because it's powered by magnets. So, I mean, if you stick a magnet on a fridge, like how long is it going to stay there?
I think it's like 1,000 years.
Yeah. So
you tested this?
it will outlast the fridge, basically.
My science teacher
Yeah.
told me once.
Wow, you remember?
there's a technical limit. Like, I would think it would just be indefinite.
It's indefinite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He lied to
So,
me.
I mean, it is because it's powered by magnets, it goes forever. And every time you do the action, that creates the energy.
Yeah, it's not just the price of the batteries; it's just annoying to.
Yep.
And especially if you stick them on there, you gotta.
And,
So
and then you don't need to have battery compartments, so you can make it weather tight, water tight.
yeah, and what's the size of this thing? I mean, is it small? Like
It's about this. It's about the same size. We've got 3 different energy like engines, I guess you could call them, and they're 4 different types of actions. Like one works best with button pushes, one works best with like switches, toggle switches, but they're about the size of a coin cell, only a little bit thicker.
Okay, and then when it's put into like your water sensor. Here's what I want you to do: hold up your hand like this,
Yeah.
and then we'll
The leak detector.
superimpose it into
It
so
fits
it looks
about
like
that
this.
big.
It looks like this.
It fits in the palm of your hand.
Okay.
The leak detector
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
what I'm
got
talking
the
about, the big-
harvester and
yeah.
everything inside, and it's about like 2 inches, like deep and 4 inches long.
Yeah, look at that. Was amazing. Didn't you see how cool that was? Really nice looking.
That's outside of our editing.
It was
budget.
really small.
Yeah, I
I
might-
barely see it.
We might not be able to do that, but we'll.
What are you most excited about with this technology, and where do you see it going in the future?
I'm most excited to see it really start getting adoption in the marketplace, because I think it's one of those things where people are hesitant about it because they don't know what it is. But once they start to see it and and know how reliable it is, I think it's just going to take off, and it's going to be almost overwhelming how fast it just.
I mean, yeah, if it works the way you're saying,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited to see it. Like, I think it should. If it does, I mean, yeah. What's the price point on these things? Like, is it expensive?
Well, because we license the technology, so it probably adds about, from the companies that we've talked to, maybe $5 to $10 on the product side.
So one battery.
Yeah, one battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have like a $50 product, it might cost $65 or so, because they're going to mark up on it also, right?
Oh yeah, because they get the
So,
markup on it, yeah, for sure.
But it's not price like constrictive at all.
Yeah, that's great. Although I will say that the home automation market is very fickle on price. When I worked on I know they were like, holy cow, I couldn't believe how much saving $10 on a couple $100 product like made.
Talking about being short-sighted too.
Yeah,
Right,
And, well,
it's
and that's
like-
the thing too. People need to do the math, and I think that's something that a lot of consumers don't do when they just look at the first price and they don't do the math for the maintenance. Because yes, it may be more expensive up front by a little bit, but over the life of the product, it's going to be cheaper, because you're not going to have to buy batteries. You're not going to have to pay the guy to go replace all the batteries if you're in an industrial or a commercial setting. Like if we did all the door locks in this hotel, there's somebody whose job it is to go replace all those batteries regularly.
You're trying to put people out of work. You're trying to lose people jobs here. Come on.
I'm sure they
I'm
could
sure you
do
could do something
something much more like
Productive,
exciting
yeah.
and productive than replacing batteries.
All right, GEMS trying to take everybody's jobs. Thanks for coming here.
But no, you've definitely hit on some exciting applications. Obviously, smart home is very relevant for our audience, but you mentioned industrial. Pete brought up space, which I think is cool. And then I think like medical or like
Right, yeah.
aging in place, that type of thing. It could be like a clicker that's like
Right. I mean,
a
one
panic
of the
button
or another example for the aging in place that came out at the like Z-Wave conference was people want like bed monitors to know if the patient is in the bed. So that is a pressure type thing. It could be under, and when you push it down, it says I'm in the bed, and when you get up, that releases it. They're not in the bed anymore.
What about
right?
if I roll around a bunch? Is that
Well,
going to be?
depending,
He's up, he's down.
it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't, right? Because it needs to be fully depressed in order to then send the signal.
Does this technology work for like? Does it create more power if you have more motion? Like, for example, the little button creates very little motion, very little power. But if this went into some sort of toy that they were swinging around or something, like, would that create
It
more
is
energy?
sizable. So,
Okay.
like, if you were to make the harvester larger, which we've done, then you would get more energy out of it.
Create your own energy. Just
And so that would send the signal further. It could send it more
space.
times.
Yeah, like space, exactly.
But if you want to get more energy out of it, it just becomes larger.
Okay.
Which then, I mean, you can't get massive amounts of energy out of something that is really tiny.
Or you think like banks when they have those ink packets, the ink packet goes psh, and it sends the signal. You've been robbed.
And the police are on the way. We know where you are.
Yeah. Actually, police are on the way. That would be a good way to like alert the police, like robbery in progress,
Yeah.
and spray them with ink for fun too.
So, is there a way for motion sensors? Can this work for motion sensors where there's no actual? All it is just looking for motion. You're not touching it. You're not interacting with
It needs an input.
Okay.
So not just moving around in the room, but we've done like door and window sensors, so it can tell if the door or the window is open or closed, because when it passes it, that will like
Trigger
switch.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
trigger
the
something.
magnets.
Oh yeah, that'd be great for security because like when those stupid things die, then it's like
Right. So we also have a door sensor in the booth this year.
okay, cool. Well, it's very exciting stuff. We're gonna stop by the booth and get some footage there, and so
We're in the North
really
Hall.
Appreciate it. We'll be there on
8425.
Wednesday then. It's further, so come to the Venetian. It's closer.
We'll be in the I'll be at the Venetian at the Z-Wave breakfast tomorrow.
Awesome.
Nice. Are there other companies that are working on this technology? or are you the first to have this and there's no one else and you got the patents and
Not that
As
she
far-
wants to talk about.
Well,
I'm-
as
you don't
far
have
as
to- you
we
don't have to give
know,
any
we're
other
the
names, I'm
only
just-
ones that have the patents on this. There are others that are doing energy harvesting, but it's not the same type of energy harvesting, or it's more like from light or different type of input.
Yeah, we didn't even ask what you do there.
Like, what
you
do you
didn't, no.
What would you say?
What would you say?
You do?
I'm the VP of marketing at WePower Technologies, which is GEMS. So I handle all of the marketing initiatives and supporting sales and the CEO.
That sounds like a fun job.
So how long you been with GEMS?
About a year and a half. So this is my second year at CES with them.
Me too. My second year at ECS.
You've been around for 7 years. You've been with the company the whole time. Like, how did they get the idea for this? And was this like, did this start as like a side project, or was this like all in from the beginning?
No, that's a good question. So our CEO has experience as an angel investor. So that's what he spent the 10 years prior to this doing. Before that, he was...
Is he one of the sharks, by the way?
He's not one of the sharks.
Okay. All right.
Before that, he ran Unwired Technologies, which is like wireless headphones that worked with a lot of automobile companies. And the previous owner of this company presented it to him looking for funding. And he thought the technology was amazing. He offered to buy it. The guy didn't want it to be sold. And then he very shortly after filed for bankruptcy, which point he bought the company.
Oh, that's the best way
Nice.
to obtain companies, I hear.
Yeah.
And then 7 years later, he built out the team. He got the engineers that really knew how to take this from more of like a prototype idea to completion and like perfection. And then once we were getting market ready, I joined the team as well from the marketing perspective. And now here we are.
Awesome. Okay, so this is your second time at CES.
Yes.
Has GEMS been at CES more
Yes.
long? Okay. Did they start out in Eureka Park?
No, I think we've
didn't?
always been in the North Hall. We are listed as WePower Technologies. That is our official name, where GEMS is our technology, and we're slowly transitioning to that being the name of the company.
It's a marketing thing. Good work. You're doing your job.
Justifying her existence. Well done. Well done.
What's the N for, though?
The N is silent.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's
That's a-
generated.
That's a silent space contract, all right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
for
it an
GEMS,
acronym?
it's generated
NASA.
electromagnetic motion.
Oh, okay.
So we don't need the N.
You don't need the N. But, I mean, GEM is impossible to trademark or
Yeah,
get as a
true.
website
That's
or
fair
anything
enough.
like that. So
So
it's
it's a logistical issue.
yes.
All right. I thought and
And
for
you solved that
stood
for
for
them.
NASA.
Good work.
That's it.
Good work.
Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your time here at CES. Can you tell the folks where they can find more about your company?
Sure. You can go to gems.com. That's GEMNS.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live version of this. Haven't done this in a while. A lot of fun.
Technically not live because it's recorded,
Well-
but like in person.
In person.
Yeah,
That's the
versus
better
virtual.
the better phrase.